Mina, I crave the Tims.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we should tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, strapped in. We're gonna be able to meet you this week, Friday, at Anime NYC. Yay!
Come meet Numi and I from 2 to 3 p.m. at the Gamer Subs booth this Friday.
We have stuff for you.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know. My bad. Anyways, can't wait to meet you. Oh, I'm streaming right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Strapped In.
Yes,
I'm Mina.
I'm Numi. Oh, I was just gonna say it's the name we can finally say again. I'm just so excited about that.
Yeah, because they finally changed the rules.
Yeah, it's great. I feel so happy. I feel invigorated. Like
we can finally say our podcast name, which is, okay, respectfully, it's not even that bad. Strapped in is quite literally a saying. You strap in when you're like gonna wear your seatbelt.
Yeah, it's
that. Yeah, that was my intention actually with the podcast title.
Well, we both know that that's false, but
the strap.
I mean, we know she don't mean that, but this sentiment is there, and it feels a little foreign. I'm not gonna lie. It's been the second episode now where we're actually able to say the name in the first minute and a half of the podcast. It's changed, but it's good. It's a good change. It's a needed change.
Yeah, it's a much needed change.
Yeah.
Okay, but Numi.
Yeah.
So I went to Odokon recently.
Oda who?
And it's a convention in DC.
Oh wow, is it the biggest one in DC?
Biggest East Coast convention.
Oh.
Yeah. Biggest anime East Coast. I don't know. There was like 60K people or some shit there.
Oh, word.
But I did a meetup. They made me go outside because of fire hazard reasons, but it's fine.
How bad was it?
No, respectfully, it wasn't that much. Like, they were being a little dramatic. The area had so much space, but I had them lined up so they knew something was like going on that probably wasn't authorized.
What was it like a big crowd of people though? Was it a
Well, everyone was polite and they stood in line, and because my toxins are respectful. No, but they came to talk to me first.
Yeah.
And I never want to make someone's life difficult, especially when I know they're working at a convention. Like that, I know they're going through a lot, probably behind the scenes. And so like someone comes to talk to me and immediately I'm like, yeah, no, I totally get it. Is there anywhere I can go where this wouldn't be a problem?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I could tell like looking at her face, she's like, is this person just agreeing with me immediately?
Oh.
Like no pushback, no nothing.
She thought
like,
you were gonna fight her.
Well, yeah, I think most people would probably try to fight. People are entitled. Content creators are entitled.
Really? Dude, it just reminds me of the one that I did, the very first meet and greet I did in at Anime Expo in, oh my God, 2022 years ago. That was back when I wore wigs as Numi.
You wore a wig this year.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I
just wanted to throw out Carl Mooney. What? You gonna bring up the fact that I didn't talk to any woman because I was scared next, huh? Well, too bad. I did it first. Damn. Anyways, I
wasn't gonna bring that up.
No, it's fine. But it was in that main hall area, but in the corner, in the front corner, me and a couple friends at the time said, oh, let's do a little meet and greet there. No, they asked me to join them and I said, yeah, sure. I didn't think people would show up because it was when I was first gaining traction, and I wasn't really used to people knowing who I was because I went to Off-Kai Expo before that and nobody knew who I was aside from one person. Mind you,
that's crazy.
I was wearing a mask, the anime mask, a purple wig, and the horn. So it could have been anybody. It could have been literally anybody. So I don't know why I was even thinking that. It just looks like some random bitch cosplaying with an anime face mask on. But then I decided to just go without it for Anime Expo and put on sunglasses instead. And I just remember they were coming up trying to tell us that the fire department is trying to kick us out. And one of the people with me lied and said that we are supposed to be there, and they just believed them and left us alone. And I had no idea. In my head, I said, wow, I'm really being pressed against this wall here with the crowd of people, but surely it's fine.
Yeah, but that's allowed. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, but basically I just talked to them and I'm like, okay, yeah, like where can I go then? Like tell me, I'll go anywhere. Like we can march.
Yeah. And did you?
And so they said, Yeah, no, we did.
Oh, really?
They're like, probably the safest place for you guys to go would just be outside. She's like, just like make sure no one else talks to you guys. Because she's like, you're being respectful. Like, you're probably the best place for you guys is just outside. So I'm like, okay, I really didn't want to be outside. But yeah. So we marched.
Did you plan? Were you wanting to do a meet and greet the whole time, or did you just randomly decide to?
I knew in the back of my mind I probably should have, and I'm like spur of the moment, like I should probably announce.
Because I'm like, I know you usually try to find a booth or something if you want to do a meet and greet.
Yeah, nah. I was like, yo, look, guys, meet me at this like this trash can. But listen, the moment they told me to move, I moved. I was just trying to see how long I could get away with it.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I feel the longer I've started to do IRL meet and greets, the more I realized, for instance, with Anime Expo, there's 100-something thousand people at this convention. If I say meet here, you know, without the designated meetup, I just say go here. I can visualize Noomba seeing that tweet and rushing over to see me. And because there's 100,000 people, maybe even if there's only 1% of my audience there, that is a lot of people when you think about it. And then they're all going to be rushing over to try to say hi. And it's not their fault. You know, they're not going to be expecting there to be a horde of other people running. And so I think about that and I go, ooh. So I've learned, I feel so bad because I always feel maybe I come off as very mean or something when I say, oh, we have to keep going or something like that. Like at TwitchCon, we had security guards who were kind of making a route for us to go to. And my friend Lily would try to take pictures and I say, Lily, we have to go. It's going to be a fire hazard. And I always feel so bad about it. And I already know that I'm the designated one that has to be the person to say, move, guys, please, I'm sorry. Because I know I'm nice, but I also want to be safe. And so I always want to have a designated meetup spot for very big conventions. And I know my friends are people like Shy Lily who want to say hi to everybody, but they are freaking 5 times the size of my audience. And so... And combining it together, I'm like, oh, now we got to keep going. But it's interesting the things you learn the more you do meet and greets and stuff. And with that being said, Anime NYC, what are your expectations? Guys, we're going together for, I can't believe we're doing.
It's going to be fun. Guys, Strapped In takes over New York. We're going to strap New York.
There was this part of me that said, is she going to make that joke? Surely she won't. Surely she won't. And then you did. And I said,
of course I did.
I did the speed meme. I closed my eyes and yeah, you're right. It's not me, you.
But we.
Are we French? I didn't say anything. What the hell was that?
You said French. So I did the Je te prends. Omelette de fromage.
I'm so sorry to our French fans.
I'm not.
Okay, well.
You see this beret? That's my French pass.
Every time you upset me, I just want to rip it off your head.
I can remove it.
It looks like a nipple.
I feel naked now without it, though.
Yeah, you need some demon horns or cat ears or something.
They're coming.
I can't wait for the cat girl episode.
It's a work in I also have Uma ears.
Oh,
they're coming.
I'm
They're
excited.
On the way.
Dude, it really, truly is going. We're going to have to call it the cat girl episode. And we have to just make everything cat themed.
Strapped in.
I meant
we'll workshop it.
You know, I meant more like our favorite. We just talk about cats a little
cat
bit.
girls?
We say nyam once or twice.
I mean, we can do that too.
He's strapped in New York.
Yes, guys, we're gonna have a meetup, a meet and greet at the Gamer Subs booth in New York on Friday.
What are your expectations? I never really go to the East Coast for convention meet and greets. The only time was at Anime NYC a couple of years ago, and I just told them to meet up at a statue, and nobody really I think I gave them an hour notice. I told them I was gonna be there, but I didn't tell them when I would be there till like the day of. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be here. And they all looked so confused, but I met a good chunk of them. But I don't know how it's gonna be for Strapped In.
I have no idea, genuinely. I don't know. I never have. I always go in with like, there's going to be 2 people.
Yeah, I'm hoping for 10.
I always, but like at max, I'm like, I don't know. Last year, because I did one at the Height booth at ANYC last year, and that definitely had more than I was expecting. But I like, my social battery tapped out after that meetup. I think I just like, I remember I went to lunch with a friend because like, you know, we had to go eat and I felt bad because I kind of left her alone for like the hour and a half that I was gone.
Yeah.
And I was just, so I meet up with her again and she's talking to me and I'm like, girl, listen, I'm so sorry. You can talk. I'm going to listen. I'm not responding. I'm like, I don't have it in me to respond, but I just like, up front, I'm not going to respond to you, but you can keep yapping if you want. Like,
bro, I can't wait for if we have a decent amount of people to talk to. I can't wait for the meal afterwards where we are just silently eating. That is going to be so good. I love that though.
the healing meal.
Yeah, because we are both going to be aware of the fact that we're both socially exhausted and we will respect that with each other and just silently be eating pizza. Yum, 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 yum.
Do you want to do pizza on Friday?
I want to do pizza every time I'm allowed to eat pizza. It will be every single day. I'm not even exaggerating. It is not, I'm not kidding. I am very serious about this.
I know you're being very serious about this. Because I was hoping like after a meetup we have like, I don't know, hot pot.
Well, we can do that
Korean
too.
Barbecue.
We do both.
You know, like a nice hearty like whole meal to heal our soul.
That is the best part about the pizza in New York. It is so thin, so light. It can be treated as an appetizer. I swear to you, one of those pizza slices are probably, since it doesn't have protein, probably going to be around 300-400 calories for one slice. And that's enough left over for a hot pot. Dare I say maybe even a nice light lunch beforehand.
I'm excited though. That should be fun. And I know like I've been seeing so many Artist Alley like posts.
Ooh, I'm excited about that. I feel like we didn't have a crazy chance to look through a lot of stuff when we were there before. So I don't know exactly how it's going to be. And also I'm very used to seeing a lot of fans when I travel to different places, but I'm still trying to see and understand the East Coast fans and what they're all about.
I want to say East Coast, like fan culture wise, is a lot more tame.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels more tame.
It felt like that
but
too.
But like, I don't know. I don't mind it. I like it, but maybe that's because I'm an East Coaster and I feel like that's how I'm a fan of things.
And that is, it very much showcases the East Coast versus West Coast. How I act versus how you act when you're passionate about things is so different. Like you'll get excited to talk about, I don't know, your favorite ship, your favorite part about a story, but you're not gonna be reacting explosively the way that I do.
Oh,
where I'm screaming and crying and going insane.
I get quiet.
Yeah.
I get really quiet when I get excited.
Oh my God,
something happened, and the most recent like Star Rail quest. And there was like a really like exciting moment that happened and I was quiet during it. And someone's like, why didn't she react? And I'm like, that's me reacting.
You react by doing nothing. Yes.
I'm like, like, hello? Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
There's like no thoughts going in. I have just excitement levels.
I love that about people on the East Coast. I wonder why it's so different in that case. Because I mean, I got to really see when I was traveling for my tour. I went to every quadrant of the US. I went north, south, east, west. I hit every one. I hit every one of those, right? And the West Coast ones were, I think it's biased because I'm a West Coast person. Obviously, they were partying very hard. And to me, that's my vibe a lot. I love getting excited. And so when they're drinking and they're partying and dancing at the concert and then getting excited, they say, that was sick as fuck, Numi. That was sick. I say, yeah, thank you. And then I go to New York the next week, and it was night and day with how chill they were. And also the fact that there was so much more women. They said, wow, I really enjoy your content. Your content is so nice. I love to listen to your music. And I said, thanks so much. I go over to Europe. They're talkative, but shy talkative. Chicago, they were, opposite of how the actual people there were really mean to me. The actual Chicago people were super nice. And apologetic about the weather and everything. They said, I'm so sorry. I can't believe you chose to come here of all places. Wow, thank you. This is a treat. I know you'll never come back, but thank you. I said, wow, that's okay. And then I ended it in Austin. And they were the ones that were they verbalized every part of how they felt. And some of the fans there were reminding me of K-pop fans at the K-pop concerts with how hyped they got. But
that's fun though.
I don't know how the Tims are. It's an interesting fusion of our audiences.
I met a few strapped in people, like viewers at Odokon.
Wow.
And there was one girly pop who she's like, I'm a strapped in fan, love Yuri. And I'm like, oh my God.
I feel like a lot of the girlies that watch us because they think it's a nice, safe space.
No, but like for real though.
No, yeah,
because especially like if you're into gacha.
Yeah, gacha and just Yuri in general, because we are very open about enjoying that content. And it's not to say that we hate every other content. I read everything.
I read everything.
But we talk about Yuri because we love Yuri too. But we will also talk about any other kind of ship, any other kind of anything. And I think that's something that is new, which is crazy. I don't know. Not new, but
I think it's
not
because like Yuri, out of like all of the types of ships, is the most niche. Because like, I mean, it kind of just is. Like, if you look at any fandom tags, like the Yuri one or the Woola one will always be the least out of like any fandom, which kind of sucks. But you know, country girls make do.
Yeah, country girls make do, and it slowly but surely it's growing. Just slowly and surely.
I think like Archive of Our Own released like the top 100 ships. And I think this was like the first year like in a while that like a Yuri ship was like in the top 10.
Yeah,
and I think it was Arcane. So thanks, Arcane.
It definitely was. I'm taking a look right now at our geographies, and I'm trying to take a look to see.
Oh, to see where everyone is. Don't we have like 30% girls here?
This is, y'all, I have, 8 or 9% girly Noombas on my channel, right? On my YouTube.
Look at mine.
And then don't you have a good chunk of women watching you?
I'm seeing if it's changed, but I generally have about 20%. Yeah, I have about 20%.
You have 20%. I have 9, she has 20. That's insane.
Okay, see, and together, that's the 30% on Strapped.
Yeah, 25%. Girlies watch us on Strapped In, which is just, she's not as gagged because she has a lot of girlies that watch her. To me, I'm gagged as fuck, dude.
Hi, girlies.
Hey, girls. Oh, wow. The cities. Can you guess the top 5? I want you to guess right now.
LA, New York. I definitely think something overseas. And I'm trying to like think of my demo. It's somewhere in Southeast Asia. Maybe somewhere in like the Philippines. And then Texas, Austin. I'll say Austin. They're gay there.
And then?
Where, you know what? I'm gonna throw out a wild card somewhere in Europe. What are cities in Europe? Not Britain. I don't think British people would watch us. I feel like somewhere in Germany.
They also left the EU, so they wouldn't.
They also did leave the EU. Maybe like isn't like Stockholm a place in Germany? Is that like the city?
I think so.
Sure, those cities.
No, that's Sweden.
Oh, let me look at the map. Europe.
It's the capital of Sweden.
Oh my god, my knowledge.
You just got the name wrong. You were just a little off. Berlin. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So number 1 is New York.
Oh.
Number 2 is Singapore.
Okay, I knew Southeast Asia.
Number 3 is Manila.
Oh, okay.
Number 4 is LA, and number 5 is Melbourne, Australia.
Australia, mate. Okay, I got 3 out of 5.
You did really good, honestly, and you did get Southeast Asia. I mean,
yeah, but like I opted for Philippines over Singapore.
Yeah, so, well, you got one. You got one of them. That's crazy though. Yeah. Number 1 and 2, New York and Singapore.
Hey, Singapore, bring us over.
I feel like gacha is huge in Southeast Asia, way bigger than it would be in the
really
US.
Is.
Yeah.
It truly is. I'm actually really surprised New York is number 1.
Goes to show maybe there will be more than 2 people at our meet and greet.
Oh my god, there'll be 3.
3. I think if there's 10 to 15 people, I will be happy.
Girl, you alone are gonna bring like at least 50.
Well, I did tell the Noombas, I said, don't even think about going to that meet and greet if you don't know Mina. Like, don't even fucking try. I will get so mad at you. Like, don't even fucking try. Because I'm having my other meet and greet the next day, and it's unfortunate if they're not gonna be there that day. But what if there's only a limited amount of time and then too many people that are there for me go, right? It's gonna be awkward for you because I hate being in that situation. You're trying to be polite, right? But then when there's a whole 40 people, you're just kind of standing there and taking the picture for them, and maybe there were some of your fans who wanted to go, but they couldn't get a spot, right? I'd rather be, if number 1 priority is somebody who's fans of both of us, and if they're fans of me and they don't watch you as much, they have to at least know and enjoy you so they can be nice and respectful to you too. I say, if you can't respect my friends, you just try to meet me afterwards or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if that comes off as harsh or anything. I just feel like it's respectful.
That's like fair though. Yeah. This is like Strapped In.
Yeah.
So it's like, watch the podcast.
watch the podcast, or just even if you don't watch the podcast, if you like us both, that's a good one too. Yeah. If you watch us both, you can meet us. It doesn't have to be this, I guess. I don't know.
You're allowed to meet us if you watch us both.
Yeah, only if you like us both, or if you don't watch all of my streams, but you know who I am at least, or you could say, "Hey, to me."
As long as you can be polite and respectful.
Yeah, just be polite.
Yeah, I think that's like just like the baseline of it, though. Although I've yet to have a negative experience with a viewer.
That's good. That's great.
Every toxin I've met has been just so respectful.
That's great, honestly. That's just nothing but good vibes for you then after all these years. Yeah.
It's because I don't know, maybe it's because I say my expectations like a lot of the times on stream.
I do that too.
Where it's, well, you're like also at a larger scale. It's different.
You have a lot of people that watch you too. I feel like sometimes you...
No, but it's like but you're on the VTuber side of things. And while yes, I am a VTuber as well.
Yeah.
My viewers aren't VTuber fans for the most part. Although we do have a lot of crossover like between us two.
Trying to say that VTuber
like,
fans
that's about
are
it.
A little weird.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a different demographic.
Yeah, so maybe the boundaries are different, or they have different expectations or jokes that may not land with somebody that's outside of the community.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. I remember one of the very first weird experiences I ever had was right when I blew up, actually. It was at the very first convention I went to at Offkai. So I wasn't even nearly as big as I am now. And off the bat had insane interactions. And I said, well, that was one out of a good chunk of people, at least. That was only one.
Oh, no.
I still don't even think that when I have experiences like that with fans where maybe it's not the greatest, I don't hold it against them, because I know some fans maybe don't even go outside that much, or they don't understand the way to talk to somebody IRL versus on the streams, because we can banter about the craziest things on stream, but that doesn't mean that's going to translate to IRL, right? If I talk about gooning, you're not going to go to my face and talk to me about gooning. That's what happened.
Goonie. It's a little,
I think the guy just asked me when the last time I gooned was. And I said, brother.
Okay, the thing is, I can see where like that disconnect could happen.
I don't feel...
Because it's like, when you're saying that in chat, it's like it's so different than a real person coming to you being like, hey, Numi.
Yeah, honestly though.
When's the last time you gooned?
I also would think it's weird if somebody brought that up in my stream in general, but I think back then I talked about the toothbrush. So I think that was when the toothbrush story blew up. And so it was a funny joke, but then somebody was just very specific about the gooning. And I just remember in my head going, what the fuck? Huh? What the fuck? Yeah. And I still didn't feel upset about it. Obviously it was a little off-putting, but I made the connection that, it's just something that doesn't translate well. Yes, that wouldn't translate well in stream normally, but it would be something that I'd expect to see more than to hear IRL.
Well, like, also, like, on a stream, you have moderators in person. You can't, delete what they just said.
It's always funny because you see the security people that are monitoring everything, and they kind of look over at you with this face, just like saying, do you need help? Are you good? But it's already too late by then. You can't really do anything about it.
Oh my God. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Usually when I meet people, they're really chill. I don't know. What they bring up is like, this is my favorite character in this game. Or like, this, like, oh, I pulled this person. Like, it's a lot more like, I don't know, gacha focused. Or they'll be like, oh, this is your favorite video of mine. And then we'll talk about the video.
I wish.
That's like the most, like, most of my interactions. Or like my favorite Yuri or something.
I love talking about that kind of stuff with fans, especially when they talk about your reactions to some specific things or some cute little quotes or music, things like that. And while you remember a lot of the crazy experiences like I have, it gets overwritten immediately with the good one.
The good
that's
ones.
Immediately after.
Dude, one of my favorite interactions ever, I was at my friend's booth because she's a voice actor. She was signing. So I was just sitting there with her. And someone came up and it was an older guy and his son. And his son looked like he was like maybe in his 20s. I thought he was like the son was a fan of me. And it turned out it was the dad.
Yeah.
And he knew the lore. Like he knew just all of the lore of like my streams and everything. And like the son was like basically like calling him out on it. He's like, yeah, at dinner, he'll like pull up your polls and like we'll watch it while we eat. And I'm like, that's so freaking cute.
Oh my
But I was just like, I
God.
was like shook because I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
I love that. Your streams are also a lot more family friendly than mine.
Oh yeah.
And so that one time at anime, the first time I was at Anime Expo. So I've chilled out a whole bunch. I'm still crazy.
You have.
But I was really unhinged back then, which it makes sense because I was pretty young.
Yeah.
But I still remember that one time this mom and her young child came up to me at Anime Expo and said, my daughter would love to take a photo with you. She's a huge fan. And I didn't say, I said, okay, but in my head, I felt ashamed, bro. Even though I put the warning thing on Twitch saying this is over 18,
Yeah.
meaning this kid had to have made a fake account or something to lie about
They're watching
their
on their
age.
mom's account.
Oh yeah, the mom's account, or just went straight onto YouTube and was looking.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, or maybe they happened to only see the cute moments in my. I don't know, but back then I was so bad. I was was funny, but I mean bad for a kid should not be watching that. A kid should not be watching.
It was just not family friendly.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like bad, but you just like you brought up a lot of topics that would be a lot for children.
I was just.
Oh my God, I forgot you used to be like that.
Yeah.
You've chilled out a lot.
I have, and
Yeah, that's age.
yeah, comes with the age. I'm still silly. It's just a more subdued version. It's tasteful.
Yeah.
Tasteful.
Tastefully silly.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I can't wait to eat pizza, see you, and then the fans. Me when I put pizza above everything.
You know what I'm actually really, you know what I want to do at ANYC?
What?
Because we didn't get to do this at AX. I want to go through Artist Alley together. Because I feel like normally at conventions, we always do like a competition. But like, I kind of want to go through it together and look at stuff.
Oh my God, a walk along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Look at things that we like.
That's cute and tame. I think we should do that. We're both mic'd up and we're both just talking about things and seeing things. And
yeah.
you're going to force me to speak to people or something.
No, listen. Do you think I talk to random people for fun?
No, but you try to make me do that.
Well, no, you were actively holding a sign that says, like, hot woman talk to me. Like, you were holding the sign. Like, I was just helping you because you were giving me the signal.
Sometimes maybe you should just say no.
But, like, why would I deny my friend something?
See, because you take pleasure in that. You love to see when I'm flustered and freaked out. That was a crazy experience. I will probably be laughing at that footage.
It's the alpha in me.
You are so disturbing. And you can't even see that. I got the same thing as you.
We are the alphas. Can we have like a strapped in full moon episode where we just refer to each other as Alpha Numi, Alpha Mina?
You know, we should do that in October. The Halloween themed episode. And why don't we just keep referencing how we're starting to feel a little crazy? And then we
I feel my rut coming.
Mina, the full moon is coming soon. Why do I feel my body aching?
I didn't take my rut medication this month.
Yeah, we started. I said, how are you doing? And you say, I feel a little funny. And I said, did you forget to take your medication? And then you're going to look at me and we say, uh-oh. And we say, surely it'll be fine. And just, we just got to keep this bit. Wait, this is a great idea. We just keep the bit going and just, we're not, we
keep dropping in hints.
Yeah. And then at the very end, I fund little wolf models of us.
Oh my God.
And then we turn into little wolves and then we howl.
By
and then
the end of it.
And then we, Ow. Ow.
I think this is great. I think, guys, ignore that you just heard this because this is going to be our Halloween episode surprise.
Don't be surprised, but also be surprised.
Yeah. I think you'll be more surprised if we actually execute it.
Yeah. I'm confident we'll keep everything going. We've been doing really good with our consistency.
We really have. I will say for like October, we might need to like pre-record some because I'm going to Japan, then you're going to Japan.
Yeah.
I
mean,
so we might need to pre-record some episodes.
We did that before. Like, what was it? The past month or something was all pre-recorded. We recorded 2 to 3 things at once.
Yeah.
So I think.
We just got to do like a little extra to make sure.
Yeah, I think we've been doing better at aligning our schedule. That was the biggest issue.
The biggest issue.
Yeah, but we're
But
doing
now
better.
like subathons are over. Your tour is also over.
Yeah. Oh, here we are, dedicating time to our friends.
And then we have something else fun happening too soon.
Oh, is that confirmed for realsies?
Mostly confirmed. I just gave in all the information for it. So we're definitely should be having a thing.
I'm gonna say right now, y'all, I'm confused on this.
Why?
On this opportunity. Well, I just didn't expect.
Oh, it to come up?
Well, you know, the kind of event that it is, I just didn't expect them to want us.
Well, again, it's who you know. I know the people who are running the hall.
Yeah.
And they were telling me that they want to expand into VTubers.
Oh.
And then one of them, she specifically really wanted something podcast related.
Oh.
And we very much just fit the bill.
They better put us in a
That's
cute
gonna be
little
really
broom
fun, right?
closet with like 50 people in the live audience, 25
They
to
asked
50.
me how many I thought were going to be there.
How many did
and
you
I'm
say?
like, I don't know.
Did you put we need a humble number, Mina. We need a humble number.
I said between 50 to 100.
Okay, period. Okay, perfect.
Because I feel like that was like a humble number.
That
I'm
was
like,
pretty humble,
I
yeah.
think.
Because yeah, I don't know. I don't know
that's
how
like
many people go to that.
97% confirmed.
Yeah, it's a very, I don't know. I just never thought about going to an event like that.
Yeah,
gonna think it's a
but that was one of
crazy
our
shit.
goals for the year.
You're right.
So making it happen.
You're right. You're right. I'm excited. We're all about trying new things. And this is something we haven't really done where we thought of a silly little idea for today's stream.
Yes.
Why would I say stream? Podcast. Oh.
Because we're a streamer.
No, we're podcasters. I don't know who those other bitches are.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Before we continue to what we're actually supposed to do today, I just saw Freakier Friday.
Oh my God. Thoughts?
Honestly, okay. It was so fun.
I loved it too.
It was such a good movie. I don't know. It was just having fun the entire way through. You saw it too, right?
I did. We were going to watch Weapons.
Yep.
But then my friend got too scared and I took that as an out immediately. I said, yeah, me either. Let's watch Freakier Friday. And then we did. And it got all of the nostalgia from 2000 movies that I enjoyed so much.
Like it was a really good sequel. Like it was fun.
Yeah.
The plot was a plot. But like, I just had a great time the entire way through. But like saying like, oh, we're podcasters just reminded me of the movie.
That's really good.
Because the
grandma being a podcaster.
And freaking Manny, whatever his last name is, I love him. Because I remember him from The Good Place.
He is so
I know.
hot. I don't know who that man is, but when he pulled up, I took a breath and I had to keep myself from going woo whenever he said or did anything. He was British, unfortunately, but that's okay. You look past things when you fall in love.
I don't think he's
well,
British.
He's British in the movie.
Life. Well, yeah, I know what I'm saying. Because I saw him on The Good Place.
Yeah.
Because he's Jason. And I don't know, that was great. It was a 10 out of 10 movie. It was just so much fun. I want to rewatch it because I was like giggling with my friends. But then I knew I was old because I was relating to the adults so much more than the kids in that movie.
Oh my God, he's one of me. He's a Filipino-born Canadian actor.
You're not Canadian.
The Filipino part. What's going on? What's happening here?
Well, I thought like you were gonna get like Filipino American or something. Like you said Canadian. I'm like, you're not Canadian. Like
she had two options and she chose the one that just made no sense at all. Yeah, but at first you could think that the motivation or the thing that the kids were doing was a little crazy, but you have to remember they're immature kids. So incredibly selfish too. No, that was those selfish ass kids.
No, every time those kids talk back to the mom, I'm like, if I ever talk to my mom like that, like, oh my God.
Yeah. And bro, I don't even know why they were wanting to stay there for so long and not try to figure out what was going on, those kids, because one of them, spoiler alert, y'all, I think it's in the trailer, so it doesn't matter, but one of the kids turns into the grandma. Imagine the feeling of being 14 or 15 and then turning into 70-year-old woman. I'd want to go back so fast. And if I was the old woman, I would have tried to stay in that younger person's body.
The fact that was like her second time turning into a teenager though is insane.
Yeah, at the peak hormonal point too. That would have been horrible actually.
But no, it was a great movie. 10 out of 10, I would watch it again.
Yep, me too.
It's just, I love a fun movie.
I love fun movies so much. This is why rom-coms are my favorite, period. And they kept a lot of the same jokes. The entire cast was the same too. It was so good.
Yeah.
The personalities were very good too. And Lindsay Lohan was as fine as ever.
Dude, when she like spoke, I was like, oh my God, her voice hasn't changed at all. Because I just got like Mean Girl flashbacks of like Katie Herring.
When you think of that, I think of The Parent Trap.
I mean, I liked Parent Trap, but Mean Girls is like my favorite movie.
I love Mean Girls too.
And then her outfit at one point reminded me a lot of the Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. Yeah. I love that era of movies. That's like what I grew up on.
2000s movies, we will never be able to go back to that. Oh my gosh.
Like Oh my God, DComs.
All of the sequels that are coming out 15, 20 years later, right? If they have a similar sense of humor as the original, they are automatically better than any other film truly that I've seen in the decade, aside from Bottoms or some other movie that comes out every so often. The Naked Gun was so freaking funny.
Is it?
It's so good, and it had so much.
I saw like, yeah.
You need to watch it. It's so funny. Oh, it's so good. It's my type of humor, and it's very, very. It's the kind of movie. Have you seen the original?
No.
Oh, the original. It feels like a spoof. They're spoofing detectives and cops. So it's these detectives and cops that are just really stupid, but not at the same time. It's more like they're smart, but it's smart yet stupid. It could be something where it's one of the scenes was the guy said, "Come in, take a seat," and then the girl, Pamela Anderson, looks at him and she goes, "No, it's okay. I already have one at home." So it was a joke like that, right? And then they had a bad conversation, and she said, "You know what? Fine, I will take the chair." And she's just leaving while dragging the chair with her. And then there was this one scene where they're all where the main character sees a picture of his dad who worked at the detective police force, which was the original guy in The Naked Gun who passed away. And this is his son. And he said, "Papa, I love you." And then it pans next to him, and there's another guy also kneeling and saying, "I love you" to his dad. And then it pans out, and it's every police guy kneeling down, praying to their dad, because they all ended up just doing what their dad did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was just, oh my God. And then there's a crime scene where a car crashes, and they're trying to pick it up, and they use a crane machine, and the guy misses it, and everybody's just kind of standing there and watching. It's so good. You need to watch it. Oh my God. It's Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
I love the era of comedy.
I love comedy so much. I will never not love them. Oh my God. There was this the ending credit scene. It's hard to, you know how it's one part where everything is slow motion. So everything's slow motion. They're all happy. But then it's him and Pamela Anderson in the middle, kind of looking at the camera and looking at each other, and the music's going on. But then all of a sudden, while the music is happily going on, they kind of look around, and everybody else is still in slow motion, and they are not. They're back in normal time. And the guy said, what the fuck is going on? And then Pamela said, "Honey, I'm scared." And they're just like trying to figure out what's going on. And then they're just freaking out at the situation. It's so good. You need to watch it. You need to watch it.
Okay. It's still in theaters, right?
Yeah. It came out last week, I think.
Oh, it's recent.
A week or two, yeah.
I love going to the movies.
Me too. I don't know why it's not as popular anymore, because you get one of those memberships. You get free movie passes every month and 20% off. It's a better deal than it was if you don't even get popcorn.
Tickets.
Yeah.
There's just something about like you're going to a place, you have to watch this movie, and you're not allowed to have your phone out. That makes it so much better. Because if I'm watching a movie at home, I will be on my phone.
Yeah.
Because it's hard like not to.
Yeah, and it's my favorite activity with my dad. We like to watch movies together and talk about it after, get lunch. I do it every couple weeks when there's a new movie out.
That's cute.
Yeah, that, and then I play games again and do my little stream stuff.
Yeah. I recently, speaking of 2000s, of course, I went to my annual Jonas Brothers concert.
Oh my God, how was that? Oh my God, did you go to the one? No fucking way.
All American Rejects.
Oh my God. Oh, I thought you, oh my God.
Which one?
The one where they brought out Demi Lovato.
No, she didn't come to our concert.
I would have cashed out.
We got All Time Low though.
And All American Rejects?
Yeah.
I can't, I'm so jealous, bro. I am so... Although
I will say, I have seen Demi live. Okay, and I'm about to date myself. I saw her live with Fifth Harmony and Little Mix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But they sing Wouldn't Change a Thing. My favorite Disney song.
I know. No, dude, you understand how upset I was? I was a Camp Rock girly.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Jonas Brothers. I was obsessed with Joe Jonas specifically.
Oh, he was your favorite.
Yeah.
Mine was Nick.
I could see that.
He was closer to my age, but I also liked his vibes.
Yeah.
He was the guy that was silent, mysterious, but
insensitive.
Good at everything, and he opens up to the one that he loves.
No, but it was a really fun concert. It was like, I don't know, it was outside. I got like lawn seats with my friends, so we were like all on like a picnic blanket.
Yeah.
And it was a great time. We're all just like jumping around and like listening to like all the music we grew up with.
Yeah.
But yeah, all American Rejects were great live.
So dude, they were doing those backyard. hate you. Anyways, superlatives. Let's just do it.
Okay, guys. So we're doing a little segment in today's podcast.
Yeah.
Where we were thinking about something fun, something different. And we're like, why don't we do superlatives
With a twist.
for gacha characters?
Yeah, this is
with a twist.
okay,
characters.
we have a bunch of things that we put for every character that we wanted, but we could choose any gacha that we play. So we can, there's more variety and we can tell each other more about this character. So we could have used the same game for many. I think I only had three instances where I chose from the same game, but for everything else I tried to choose from a different gacha game so that there's more variety and it's kind of silly. And I feel like it puts into perspective if all of our favorite gacha game characters were all in a school together in a class.
That'd be so funny. I do have some repeat offenders, like same game offenders.
Yeah,
just
me too.
because
I have 3.
I'm biased and I only play like 4 games. So.
I tried my best to choose as many, but I too had one where I repeated the same game for 3 people because I just feel like they fit too well to not put them there. Some of the others are just a little reach because I felt like it would be a fun headcanon. But yeah. So we have, I'm counting 1. 10, 10. Oh wow, that's great. Wow, I added 2 and then we got us to 10. One of us will read it and the other person will go first. So I can read and then you'll say yours first and then you'll read the next one and I'll say first. Okay, ready? Superlatives. If all of our gacha game characters happen to be in a similar age range and we're in school together or something, maybe college, and some of the older ones happen to want to a second chance.
This is an alternate universe.
Yes.
Just imagine. No post-apocalyptic worlds, no nothing. They're all just in high school.
The worst of them all. School. Education. Okay. So number 1. Most likely to rob a fast food restaurant.
All right. This is a hear me out.
Okay.
I need you to understand where I'm coming from with this one.
Okay.
The person, and that word's kind of a stretch here, that I think would rob a fast food chain is Momo from Infinity Nikki.
This is so not who I...
I had another answer, but like
this is great.
I already had so much Star Rail, so I didn't want to put it.
It's people and things included.
You didn't say it had to be playable.
Yeah, no, I didn't. It's not that the playable. It's what I am looking at right now. This is not.
Does this not look like he would rob a bank?
Well, yes.
Or like a fast food restaurant?
Me when I'm in school
like
and I look to the right of me and it's this guy. Okay, say his name and talk about him and why you think.
Okay, Momo from Infinity Nikki. He's kind of like our little companion for Nikki in Infinity Nikki. He helps you out and all of that fun stuff. He just gives me the energy. In his free time, he would probably rob a fast food chain and be like, "Don't worry about it, Nikki." Where do you think he got the cape from? Why do you need that if you're not robbing up anything?
He reminds me of Morgana from Persona. Because I think that the sidekick character, Morgana, would also be somebody likely to do something like that too.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, no, I mean, that face just gives mischievous. This person is, well, this person is a strong word. This cat thing is smirking, wearing a little hood, resembling Little Red Riding Hood in a way. If she was
looking menacingly at that fast food burger, ready to steal it.
He'd steal from an old lady, I know it.
Alrighty, who did you put?
I went for the obvious choice. I will do the Honkai Star Rail and put Stealth, obviously.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put someone else.
Who?
I thought I was gonna put Sampo Koski.
Yeah, well, that one's an obvious one. Yeah, I mean, if it was the most obvious choice, I would say nah, because everybody would expect that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there would be a point in time where Stell would either be bored or if Stell had a job would get fired or something and was low on money and just had a moment of weakness and decided to rob a restaurant with Kalis as the accomplice. I don't think he would steal. I just think he would happen to be at the crime scene and probably get blamed instead.
He would hold the bag.
Yeah. And he would be the one that says, you know, maybe this ain't a great, but then he's the one that gets arrested or gets in trouble and Stell like pushes him in front and then runs away.
You know what I can also see them stealing? Like dumpster diving.
Yeah. And then Stell is the one in the dumpster and then Kalis is the one putting in the bag.
Expired food.
Yeah.
As like the cops are coming, and Kayla's like, we gotta go. And she's like, hold on, I'm eating.
He's like, give me a sec, bro. Chill. Oh my God, we're fine. Like, don't even worry about it. And then they get caught. So I think the person would be Stell, but I think that, you know, since they're the same people, it would be like Kayla would be present
same person.
and would be the one that gets in trouble, but Stell is the one that would do it.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I see it. I see the fic. I see the vision in my head of how exactly it would happen. Just like that. Dumpster diving, and then they say, you know, Stell's like, hey, listen, it's time for us to move up. It's time for us to do something else and hit bigger, get better. And then they go to fucking Burger King and they try to steal some burger fries or something.
Next one. Most likely to break their phone.
So this one, I felt resonates with this person, but for a different reason than you would normally put for something like this. So for my person most likely to break their phone, I would put Raphael from Love in Deep Space, because he is so rich that he can just buy another one. Yeah. I think he would break it, blame me for it, and get a new one. Or I would break it, and then he would buy me a new one because he just doesn't mind and knows he has the funds. This is also something that I thought about because of this one mini game that you can play when you play Love in Deep Space, where they will do the claw machine for you. He won't let you play so every version of them is different depending on who's playing it, right? They like mold to fit you, right? Your needs and who you are. And so my Raphael, he's different for other people, but for me, he just doesn't let me play the claw machine. And then he keeps trying to get me stuff, and then he keeps missing or going in the same spot. And then he looks at me like it's my fault, and then he blames me. And then I feel upset and annoyed. And I say, bro, what the hell? And you know what? I think I would be hanging out with him. He would break his phone and blame it on me, and then say, it's fine, though. I can just get another one.
Yeah. Numi?
Yes.
So for this one, I also chose Raphael from Love in Deep Space.
No way.
I swear to God. I was like, he gives me the energy. He would just have a broken phone.
Bro, why?
No, that's crazy.
This is
like you said, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way.
Dude, this is just, we need to stop this. We literally share a single strap cell. Like, this is bizarre. We already did this for the Alpha Omega, both of the quizzes. We're only on the second one. I truly don't think we're gonna get any other one after this, but the fact that you chose him.
He just like, look at him. He looks like he would walk around with a broken iPhone.
It's true. It just,
with no case on it either.
Oh, ew, oh, no,
you
protector,
know what I'm talking
no screen
about.
Protector either.
Nothing.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I see it.
That's crazy. Are you about to say that?
Guys, you know what's even more unreal about things like this happening? We're into such different things. We have different lifestyles. And yet somehow these deja vus, these similarities, they keep coming out of nowhere.
I saw a very funny comment, and it was like, you guys are like sun and moon of the same like cell, like the same brain cell.
Yeah. No, that is so true. I see it.
But that's great. I didn't even have a backup. I'm like, I'm just gonna put Raph down. Like, he's the one who feels like he'd break his phone. Like,
I don't even know what to say. I'm just, wow. Out of all of these characters and all of the games that we played, we still managed to choose the same bitch.
And that's how you know he would break his phone.
Yep. That just solidified it. The 2 out of 2. There's no way he doesn't have a broken phone right now. Okay, there's no way we're gonna have the next.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, most likely to be a YouTuber. I tried to go a little off the rails with this one and just completely headcanon because I thought it would be silly, just because I feel like maybe it would make sense. I chose Ellen from ZZZ.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like she's the type that would just not be vocal about it, and so many people would view her as a little nonchalant or whatever on the outside, but then she'd go home and go on YouTube and read a comment on her faceless YouTube channel that has over 1 million subscribers that she is super active on, with a completely different personality. I don't know, she'd do iceberg videos or something like that. And that's who she'd be.
You know, I can see that.
Thank you.
Yes, I went with the very obvious answer. Guanaifen from Honkai Star Rail, quite literally the YouTuber.
Wow, you really You really did.
I do have a backup if that's because that's really obvious.
Who is your headcanon?
So my headcanon is Regulus from Reverse 1999 because this girl is crazy. She is obnoxious in the best way possible. And I feel like she encompasses the energy of like 2010s British YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God, like Zoella.
Exactly.
Hello guys, I went to Poshmark today and I got this really nice cami.
Yep. And Regulus is really into music, so I can see her also having a music channel. So like, I think she's like my non-cop-out answer. Gwen Ifen is quite literally canonically a YouTuber though.
Yeah. I really like that headcanon pick. That is a good one. That's a good one. This one, I think I chose an obvious choice for as well, the next one.
Biggest class clown.
I chose Goldship from Uma.
Numi.
I can't do this anymore.
Numi. I too chose Goldship from Uma Musume.
How did we do this? 2 times. We played. You could say I only do 4. That is still 4 games with dozens of characters. How do we keep doing this? How?
The pictures we both picked.
Explain your picture and I'll explain mine.
So I chose Goldship mid drop kick of the trainer because what a silly class clown.
I feel in that specific scenario, she doesn't even realize she's being funny. She just thinks she's being quirky. She's just so excited to be there. In my picture, she is wearing the round sunglasses, looking tough. She's got the stance with both fists clenched, holding her arms to the side and looking into the distance as if she's ready for what I couldn't tell you, but I would be giggling and gurgling if I saw that. I would. How do we do this?
I am flabbergasted that 2 out of 4 right now we have chose the same. I don't think we're gonna get the next one though.
I'm starting to.
No. I don't
this
think
one,
you would
yes.
pick
This one, I get it. Yeah. Biggest gossip.
So I chose this character from Zenless Zone Zero.
Oh.
I chose Harumasa.
Why?
He just, I feel like, because he hates working.
He's so fun.
But you know, after work, he would pull you in and
He's
be
got
like,
a podcast.
"Hey girly, give me the tea."
Yeah.
And just wants the tea on everyone.
That's such a good
needs to
pick
be
of him.
informed.
I'm gonna arch my
It's
back.
such a good picture of him.
You know how you can have your favorites on the thing for ZZZ? I put all black-haired beauties on my list. And he's the only man in it.
Yeah.
So
Because he is, in fact, a black-haired beauty. He is. He's a pretty little boy. I love him.
I love him so much.
He's great. But I do feel like he'd be a gossip. I fear
I mean,
he
he's
would
on the
just,
phone in this picture. Who's he talking to? What is he
literally.
saying?
And he knows about everything. I think he'd like have the in with like all the other departments too, and like just like smooth them up a little bit to get intel. Yeah. I can just see him being a gossip.
He's so fine. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at how fine he is. Okay. It makes more sense with the specific picture that I chose for mine. So mine's a completely different reason than yours. It's a completely different person because you don't play Azur Lane. So I think this will be a nice little variety option. I chose SX from Azur Lane. She is one of the OG ship girls, one of the original girlies in the very beginning of the game. She's been there for so long. It's to the point where you can't really use her later in late game because she's the power scaling to the new girls compared to her. Until the most recent update, she got what's called a retrofit, which is kind of like mega evolution for Azur Lane girls, where they're 5-star, but then they turn into retrofit, which is also the equivalent of an ultra rare. They go from 5-star to like 6 stars, and they're extremely powerful, but you can't just get them 6 times in order to get this. You have to train them to get them to this level. And only a few ship girls have it. I think there's like 10 to 15 out of 800 ship girls that have a retrofit, and she was the chosen one. And I actually teared up a little bit because it meant that I can finally use her late game. And the reason why I said she's gonna be the gossip is specifically because she has a skin where she's pretty much an alcoholic and extremely drunk, and on a little spinny chair going, wee. I feel as though she's going to be night and day different from how she usually is. She's very dignified, and I need to make sure I'm the best so I can impress Enterprise, the other girl who is the mascot. The mascot, I guess. She's on the app. She's the March.
Yes.
She would be the type to where if you tell her, my specific scenario here is I tell Essex about my witch's toe.
Your what? What, Numi? What is that?
I tell Essex one day, I walk over to the office. I say, Essex, I want us to get closer with each other. She says, sure, what's up, Numi? I tell her, I have a witch's toe. My left toenail is fake because underneath it is a nail that needs to be filed down and replaced because otherwise it'll just look disgusting and ugly like an actual witch's toe. And she says, sure, Numi. I won't tell anyone.
Do you actually have that?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I would
more you know.
Yeah. You're welcome for this information. Now you know a little bit more about me. I would tell her this. She says, yeah, of course. She gets drunk. And immediately I walk into the bar and everybody's giving me a look. And I just know that bitch told everybody, respectfully, bitch. I call her bitch respectfully.
Yeah.
Tells everybody. And I look at Essex and I scream, I can't believe you've done this to me. And then she looks back at me and smiles. Nami, how's the bitch's toe? Wee.
And then you forgive her.
And then I forgive her.
I love that. I love that you made a whole fanfic.
Thank you so much. I really thought long and hard about this one. I wanted to be different. And I wanted to share something that I needed to tell you because I wanted us to be a little more vulnerable together.
Okay. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever looked at your bare feet.
It would look like a normal foot and a normal toe because it's a fake nail.
Oh.
But I do have pictures of when it was ugly.
Nothing would ever be ugly, Numi.
Oh, you're gonna change your mind.
One time I lost a toenail.
Yeah, my toenail that I have is so it was the nail bed was petrified because I had ingrown toenails, so it grows at an angle. Meaning, if I don't cut it and replace it with the fake nail, it will literally grow and fall off, or dirt and gunk will just get under there, and I wouldn't be able to reach it, and then it would get infected, and then I would lose my foot.
Oh, well, glad you fixed it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been a part of me for over a decade.
Thank you for feeling vulnerable enough to share that with me and everyone who's listening.
Yeah, especially for the superlatives. I think that was a really good time to share it. Anyways, something completely different. This is the one that was actually the hardest for me.
This was probably the easiest one for me.
I felt like you were either going to go the easiest answer or try to be different. Now I can understand you probably didn't.
Listen, I was going between two, but I'm like, I have to stay loyal.
All right, tell me.
Okay, so this one's the prettiest character. And who is not the prettiest character, if not Robin from Honkai Star Rail?
I was actually going to choose her too.
She is the prettiest. She's genuinely so pretty.
Yeah, I was genuinely going to choose Robin, but I felt it would be very predictable if we both chose the same person. But we've already done that 2 times now. But I knew you were going to choose her. I said she could
so
go that way.
pretty.
No, she's going to go with Robin. And so I wanted to do the other obvious answer.
Who's the other obvious answer?
Kafka.
Oh, Kafka. Okay, can I say like a hot take?
Okay.
I think over Kafka, I would have picked Black Swan.
Okay.
Pretty scale-wise.
For pretty scale-wise, I definitely put Robin, Kafka, and Black Swan all together. It's just a matter of me picking from a jar and saying, okay, I think Black Swan is so beautiful, but I think what makes Kafka extremely pretty to me is the fact that she plays violin too, and she loves her classical music. I just think that is such a pretty thing about her. That musical side of her is so pretty, and it matches everything about her. And I had to
love
put
it.
And I know people are gonna question why I wouldn't put Firefly. That's just girlfriend.
Firefly's cute.
She's cute. She's not. There are different kinds of levels to. There's pretty, hot, sexy. You know, Robin is pretty. Kafka is
Robin's
pretty.
so pretty.
Yeah.
Robin's so pretty.
Oh,
guys, she's so pretty to the point, like, at first I didn't care about her. And then, like, one scene in White Knight, I watched it, like, 500 times of her just clinking her glass. And, like, I fell so hard because her face card is immaculate.
Right.
Yeah. You get it. Like, when a character's just so pretty, you're stun locked.
Yeah. I tend to like pretty characters, but they're not usually. But I feel like what do I go for more cute? I feel like maybe I
go
for
more cute,
but
like you like hot and pretty, but like you will stand the cute one.
Yeah, I always will stand the cute or the funny one, and
I will stand the pretty one.
I do have exceptions, and my exception My exceptions are those three, but I put Kafka because violin is so pretty. Music.
I think Kafka is very pretty.
I love her. This picture of her, she's just looking at you so softly. Ugh. Okay, we need to move on. We're moving on. we have a busy day today. We have a busy schedule. All right. Yes. To match your easy answer, we now have my easy answer. Most handsome. Who did you put? Caleb?
Okay. Why'd you say his name like that?
Nothing. Oh, there.
Yeah, I did. That's my husband.
Bro, I know you put every superlative, you wrapped it around pretty and handsome. You know, because you knew those two, right? You had those two locked in.
I was like thinking, because I like did like the weird ones, and I'm like, well, we just need someone who's pretty. Like, okay. Well, although I will say with Robin, I had someone else in mind, but I made her fit in a different category that's coming up. So I didn't put her there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but Caleb is so handsome.
No, I knew you would put him. He was obviously a contender for me as well, but I have to do my loyal thing and put the person that is definitely real. He's definitely real. He is the most existent character in the game, Mr. Gallagher. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
No.
Why are you laughing?
I just wasn't interesting. You're gonna put Gallagher.
No, okay. Well, I just realized that the people that I would have chose, I was gonna choose Robin, right? And then I chose Gallagher. Yeah. I wrote songs for both of them.
Damn, you had your gacha song era.
My gacha songs, but it's crazy to me. I didn't write one about Firefly. I wrote one about Robin. I didn't write one about Kafka. I wrote it about Robin and then Gallagher.
I mean, hear me out. Robin's just that girl. She's also a singer and like she makes music too. I feel like you can resonate a little bit more with that.
That is true. Although I just think she's pretty. I didn't even think about anything else. Just that she's pretty.
I mean, she is very pretty.
I think
she's
if she was in school with us, you and I would see her and we would just say, yeah, that's one of the prettiest people I've ever seen, if not the prettiest girl I've ever seen in my life.
I think if I was in school with Robin, I would probably be in love with her.
Why are you saying that like that's new information?
I'm just saying. Like I would,
right.
like no, I would probably, yeah. She'd walk by and be like, oh, okay.
Right.
She talks to me once and I just think about that forever.
Yeah, she's not even gonna feel weirded out by us staring. She's just gonna say, oh, these people look so friendly and say something nice about
literally.
us.
But like, I wouldn't even want to be with her. I just like want to stare at her though. Be like, wow, like people that pretty exist.
I am on that same boat. I could never even try to date somebody that I deem as the most beautiful person I have ever seen in my life. Yeah. It would be toxic. My obsession would be so toxic and bad, it would not work.
It's because like the dynamic would be so unhealthy from like how much of a pedestal like you would put them on.
And people could say, don't put these people on a pedestal, but that's the thing. Everybody has a person that they will put on a pedestal. Those are like celebrity people. You can't date those people because it's gonna be unhealthy.
It's a dynamic.
Yeah, there's that
it's an unhealthy dynamic at play. It's fun in fanfic, but not in real life.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, Caleb is just my husband. We're married. He proposed. I have his R3 wedding banner. He's just really handsome to me.
I agree. I love him. I don't have any qualms about that one.
And Gallagher is also very handsome. I just like forgot that you would put him.
That's crazy. She heard me getting ready to put him down as mine and just said, wow, I wonder who that is. Hello?
Anyways. You know, yeah. I like how like all the girlies are looking one direction and then like there's Kafka looking the other direction.
He's just different. She's not like the other girls.
Yeah, she's not. Okay, this one we're definitely not going to get the same. Because I chose a game you don't play.
I also chose a game you don't play and will not understand unless you have actually played this game. I chose a meme one for this one.
Okay, so this is the biggest drama king/queen.
People will only understand if they play this game and have seen the memes about this specific person. So for this, my biggest drama king, the Subway Slammer from Persona 5.
Oh my god, I've
the
played
Phantom
this chapter.
Yes, Takeyuki Kyuchi, the Subway Slammer. He would be the biggest drama queen. He's just causing shit because he's pathetic and he's sad.
Yes, and he would try to murder a baby by slamming the mom.
Yeah, and if he was in school with us, he would just be shoving people into lockers.
Oh my
I
god,
just
he'd
know
be
it.
like that guy in Glee, Karofsky, who threw like slushies at people's faces.
Let's add to the counter of times Mina has mentioned Glee.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, continue.
Do we actually have a counter?
I'm sure somebody can figure it out.
I love this choice.
It's a good one. I felt like it's so fun and that everybody can agree with me that guy is he looks scary.
He does look scary.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I went with a different route. So my drama queen, who she was also contender for prettiest gacha character for me.
Okay.
Isolde from Reverse 1999.
Oh, baddie.
My beautiful mentally ill queen.
Oh, wow.
She almost got a lobotomy.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw
Has
the treatment.
hysteria.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Check the box.
Untreatable hysteria.
Okay, check the box. Okay.
She's a performer. So you know she's a drama queen. She literally lets the spirits contain her body so that she can perform.
Right.
And like she might have murdered 2 people. Allegedly.
Right.
So my mentally ill drama queen, I just feel like she would rule both drama and social settings with her mental illness.
I am now thinking of all of the people we've chosen so far and thinking of them in the school setting. And I'm just thinking about the fact that everybody would think that the drama king and the drama queen are these 2 specific people from completely different games. And just you look at her and then you look at that guy going like, and shoving people in lockers.
And you see her on stage like going, oh!
There's just gonna be chaos. This school would be insane. There would never be a normal day. Never be a normal day.
I want to go to this school though.
We would look at beautiful women and get shoved into lockers, but we would be happy somehow.
But like my eyes would be so happy.
Right.
So for this one, it is who would you most likely be friends with IRL? And so for this one, I chose none other than our number 1 girly pop.
I knew it.
March 7th.
I knew it.
Did you put March?
No.
Okay.
Because I knew you would put her here.
Like, come on. I think I would 100% be friends with her in real life. I think she has like the personality type that I would get along with
It's true.
really well.
I believe that if it was her with us, she would hate her life so much. Having to deal with our shit.
Hey guys, what are you doing? Stop.
Guys, stop. Guys.
I love March 7th, bro.
I put somebody from a game that isn't even out yet.
Do you put Mongol Star Rail?
Mongol Star Dive.
Dive, yes.
I chose Claude as my person that I think I would be friends with IRL. This is a crazy out-of-pocket thing because the game hasn't even come out, but for those of you who have played the beta testing,
You're obsessed with this beta.
I think it's the best beta I've ever played in my life. The best beta I've ever played in my life. And I played Pokemon Black and White, the beta. I played the beta of that. And that used to be my number 1, but then I played this one. It's so fucking funny. Oh my God, it's such a funny game. But he just fits the vibes for me because I feel like he would laugh at all of my fart jokes. Usually it's just me laughing at the fart jokes nowadays, but he would laugh with me. That's a huge reason for why I would choose that because he would laugh and I would say to him that, you know, you're different. You're like me. Yeah. Nobody understands, but you get it. You get me. And he thinks that he can communicate with the animals in the game. He probably can. I would not judge him for that. And I too would do the same exact thing. And I just truly think we would be great friends together, him and his sister.
Yep. Yeah. I knew you were going to put a Mongol character in.
I had to. I have to be diverse. And I loved him so much.
Do this.
I love the main cast. Oh my God. When the next beta testing comes out, you need to play it on your stream because it was so funny. But
okay. I'll keep an eye out for it.
And finally,
this school would be so fun.
It would either be the most fun school or it would just burn down on day 2.
I think both.
Yeah.
They don't exist in a separate universe.
It's true. And we have our final superlative, which is obviously which character would be most likely to watch strapped in. I knew you were gonna choose March for most likely to be our friend. I chose her as most likely to watch strapped in. And I actually also have the same exact picture that you used.
That's crazy. Knew me.
Oh my God. I can't.
There's no way we chose the same picture of her.
I can't even be shocked anymore. There's a reason why our podcast is the way that it is. There's a reason why people watch us.
That's like creepy that we chose the same picture. Because I just saw this one. I'm like, oh, she's so cute. I want to use this one.
I thought we were crowning her as our #1 Nepo baby or something.
Oh, I mean, that works too.
I felt like she would be so dedicated. She would be a dedicated stan, just like how much she loves Robin. She would love us.
Yeah.
She would love us.
Our dedicated girly I love March 7th. I have been on record. If anyone's going to dethrone Robin as my #1 favorite character, it would be March.
Yeah.
Have you seen 5-star March?
I have. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because it was thrusted in my face before I could even get there. But it'd be like that. I figured I think if anybody even started playing any part of 3.0, you would already expect this, so I'm not surprised, but
yeah. I'm gonna E6 her.
We know.
Yeah. Okay, so the character I thought would be most likely to watch strapped in. They're not from Star Realm.
Oh.
But they are also the face icon of their game.
Okay.
I feel like Anby would unironically watch strapped in.
No, I could see that actually. I could so see that.
Right? Like, she'd be so deadpan and nonchalant about it, but she's like, yeah, I watched that last week.
No, that's how I felt with Ellen being a YouTuber. I feel that same energy from Anby too.
So yeah, honestly, I can even see March and Anby being friends in this high school talking about strapped in.
And I agree 100%. Just imagining her and March watching us puts a smile to my face.
Right? Isn't that cute?
Wow, our class list is kind of cute. It's kind of goated aside from the Subway Slammer. Everything else is so beautiful. So gorgeous. So
you
full
have
of
Gold
life.
Chip drop kicking people randomly throughout.
And then looking smug about it afterwards. Good vibes only. That was fun. That was cute.
For those listening, did you guys play along? Let us know which characters you put in every category in the comments.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm excited to see what things people would choose.
Yeah, like what games they want to pick from, if they have the same idea as us. Mayhaps.
I did not put this expectation on you, but I already have my manga panel of the podcast ready to go.
I don't have a panel, but I have an image.
I'm so proud of you. You remember.
Yeah, I remembered this time. It's not a panel though, but it's an image.
All right, guys, for what
if we chose the same thing?
Our bi-weekly panel, there's no way you did. I would be shocked.
Okay, I probably didn't, but still.
You don't love her like I love her.
Okay, put her. I swear to God, it's Aji-san again.
It was Aji-sai again. I put her in the wrong thing too. All right, okay. Yeah, all right. Come on, laugh at me. Go ahead.
This is like the 4th week in a row, newbie.
Fine, I'll choose something different.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, show me the one. Show me it. Show me it.
No.
I want to see. I want to see. Show me your love of her.
I'll do both. First of all, Spoopy, you can put both of these in because I feel embarrassed now for loving. Excuse me for loving. Anyway.
No. Don't feel embarrassed for loving. You're never wrong for loving.
Renako says, me aside, those cosmetics look amazing on you, Aji-sai-san. Maybe even too amazing. And she says, you think? Mwah. And then she blows a kiss. And then Renako was
really cute.
One of my favorite parts about Renako in this anime manga is that she just is so honest 100% about, just open about how her feelings are towards Aji-sai without her even realizing. And she's just like, this person is the greatest person I've ever seen. That was so cute. Oh my God. And just freaks out about it. And it makes me happy because I don't usually project myself on the characters when I'm reading stories. I still don't really do that with Renako, but a lot of the times I know I would react the same exact way. Just like the way she reacts with Renako, 100% I would react the same. Anything
That's actually,
else?
no. That's really cute. So Aji's head looks really good, like in the kiss frame.
She always looks good. I have so many screenshots of her just serving.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I chose is not a manga that's out yet.
Oh.
The new Vampire Yuri that will be coming out soon.
The girl
I'm
on the right
excited
kind of
for
looks
it.
like you.
Oh my God.
I can't.
Oh my goodness. But guys, it's Vampire Yuri, and if there's one thing I love, it's vampires. Twilight got me as a kid, and I've never grown out of it, truly, respectfully. And it's the same author that did the one where they were roommates. I don't remember the title because it's a Japanese one. It's kind of long, but I'm really hoping that this one isn't the slow burn that one was. And I feel like it won't be. This is already feeling more like reciprocal immediately.
Good. I don't like when it's like 80 chapters in, bro. I need.
That one was like 5 years, it ended, and they didn't confirm the relationship, but it was like they were in a relationship.
That's why I don't know. I can't. I get so I need some sort of confirmation. That's the horrible part about me. My biggest flaw. And I will choose.
You need the validation.
I will choose one other one from a classic because I think this is a very good part, the climax of this manga, or like the resolution. Okay.
Yes. Which one?
I'm arriving. All right, we got I Love Amy.
Oh, I love that one.
So there are two little screenshots here. It's Amy saying, "I'm so pathetic," and then Amy says, "Did you just realize?" She said, "No." And then the next one, Amy and her are hugging, and then Amy says, "Can we really be happy?" And she says, "Are you that concerned? Don't worry, I have lots of money, and you have so many who care for you." I have never felt so, oh my god, I cried when I first read this scene because it's such a her way of consoling Amy that it's something that like it's backhanded but not in a, it's just not bad to me. It's so in her character, and because such a fun reply. Well, not fun, but just she's, you know, that she means it because of how she says this to Amy, that she's like, at first she's like, yeah, you're pathetic, but I love you and I will be here. But you don't even have to worry. You can grow to be somebody that you love and that I know I will love because I love you as you are now. And also just says, yeah, I'm also like rich, so you could take your time. Like you could take your time and shit. Like don't even worry. BB's so funny.
It's because like she says things that should be considered jokes, but she's being so real about it the entire series.
Yeah, she's so blunt.
Everything she says, she's being literal, which is so funny.
I think the only time she's being sarcastic is with Camila.
I loved their dynamic though. They were so funny.
So funny.
This was such a fun like series.
It was crazy while reading it, waiting for it to finish. I felt a pit of anxiety trying to I
figure out how it would end.
I was scared it wouldn't end happy, but it did. Thank God. Yeah. Bro, thank God.
I mean, just because the type of character BB is can go so many different directions.
Yeah.
I was really scared it was going to go like the scary Yandere route.
Yeah.
But then like it didn't, which was great.
I was so happy about that. And I was looking at, I think it was a Q&A from the author afterwards. And I believe initially it was going to go in a bad direction. But they thought, oh my gosh, I need to find that because it was so interesting to actually see just the author talk about how they felt and what kind of things they were thinking about when they were writing it,
like making it. Yeah.
The question was, do you like yanderes? And they said, I really like them, but a lot of them don't get a happy ending. And when they do, it's a vague one where you can't discern if they are truly happy or not. That's because a lot of yanderes are criminals. You won't become happy if you commit serious crimes. And somebody quoted, I would have loved anyone if I became dependent on them. And they said, this is a quote by the infamous yandere representative Yuno. It captures the true intentions and obsessions of yanderes, which, in my opinion, makes it a great quote. Majority of people want someone dependable to rely on from time to time, but yandere characters take it to the extreme. It usually stems from a lack of affection. They don't care if the other person likes or respects them. They become more enamored at the mere idea of being loved. I really feel bad for characters like these. While the angsty and cruel stories of yanderes may be entertaining, I wanted to give them a proper, happy ending. That's why I created a friend for our yandere character who would love and care for them sincerely. I thought it was important for the sake of their happiness.
Aww.
Phoebe might be a yandere, but she isn't a yandere to Amy. They just love each other.
Yeah.
That is such a powerful way of describing their thought process. Oh my God, saying she might be a yandere. She might be a yandere, but she isn't one to Amy. They just love each other.
It shows in the story too, because she is a yandere towards that one guy.
Yeah.
But like with Amy, she's normal with her until like they start to develop feelings for one another.
And even after that, she changed and became a better person. Yeah. Which was just so
It's nice. It's such a good series. I do highly recommend people read this one.
I love afterwards of incredible stories where you get to hear the thought process, like with Alien Stage, how people are going to the meet and greets in, I think, Thailand, and and they would say, yeah, who confessed first? Who would do this and this? And they just be answering. Oh my God, it's so good.
Because then you get like cute little like headcanons, but it's also just like actor AU. They're all alive.
Yeah, if they weren't dead, how would they be? If the story wasn't as cruel as we initially wrote it, how would it be?
If we didn't kill everyone off.
They may as well have died, bro. Oh my God.
Damn.
But with that, well, the next time you guys talk to us, it'll be after Anime NYC. And
we could talk about viewer stories.
Oh, that's going to be so fun. It's going to be our first time doing a meet and greet together, too.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Oh my God, that's exciting.
I'm so excited.
Hell yeah. So yeah, if you guys are going to ANYC, make sure to stop by the Gamer Subs booth on Friday at 2 p.m. if you want to meet us in person.
Yep.
And yeah, let us know what you put for the superlatives. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next week for Strapped In.
Oh my God. Oh, thank God. It's going to be the special, the AX special. I was like, what's, do we have anything ready for that week?
Either next week or the week after.
Oh, don't say that. We have to be consistent. We will be doing that. We will.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye, guys. You've just been
strapped.
We finally did it together.